know that if I tell them now, their reaction is going to be colored by all this other stress, and I'm sorry, I don't think that's fair.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for where you know the cast of Happiest season from.
Your mother's going viral!
But enough about me. Have you managed
To get a man's permission to take ownership of an adult human woman yet?
If my friend ditched me at a party where I didn't know anyone, I probably wouldn't have a good time.
Oh no, she didn't ditch me. Oh, she's just helping your dad.
Yeah, she's very helpful.
For this list, we'll be looking at the most notable roles that the cast had before starring in this modern Christmas rom-com. Who's your favorite character in Happiest season? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10, Burl Mosley.
Oh, this is...
Abby! I'm Eric.
Nice to meet you.
Teaspoon of coconut oil adds some nice moisture to those hands.
In Happiest season, Burl Mosley takes on a vital supporting role. He plays Sloane's soon-to-be ex-husband, Eric.
Kids, found you? Are you kidding me? No one's supposed to know yet. We had an agreement.
I'm sorry.
Before portraying a man who made the unbelievable choice to separate from Alison Brie, Mosley could be seen in everything from teen-oriented shows like Sam and Cat to adult comedies such as It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Okay, Maxwell. Remind me to find a new best friend.
But his most recognizable role has to be as Jim in Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Bad idea, trust me. Being a lawyer is the worst.
The quirky lawyer stuck out as one of the most entertaining members in the ensemble. Even if you've never watched an episode of the show, Jim's Don't Be a Lawyer song is a must-see, especially if you're considering going into the profession.
Don't be a lawyer. Don't do it. Quickest way to ruin your life. Don't be a lawyer. Not worth it. It'll leave you dead inside.
Number 9, Jake McDorman.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Connor, how funny to see you here.
You told me to be here at 7, right?
Most people would probably prefer that their parents stay out of their love lives. Unfortunately for Harper, her mom and dad bring her ex-boyfriend Connor back into the picture.
You pump. Sorry? Weights. Oh.
While Jake McDorman plays a supporting character in the movie, he has experience playing main characters in series like Greek. Ironically, that role also saw him playing the ex-boyfriend to lead character Casey.
What the hell was that?
But just because he played similar roles doesn't mean this actor isn't versatile. McDorman's played the hilarious role of Jeff in What We Do in the Shadows.
He's not going to hurt us. You're not going to hurt them, right?
No, I'm not gonna hurt you guys. I'm just here to scare you guys.
The actor has also portrayed Nelson Gardner in the drama series Watchmen. Just like Harper and Abby, Gardner was a character who hid aspects of his sexuality from others.
What they can't do, of course, is your secret. Some of them aren't as tolerant as I am.
Number 8, Mary Holland.
Let me know if you guys need me more room. I can make myself real small.
The quirkiest character in Happiest season was unquestionably Mary Holland's Jane. Although she's an extremely awkward oddball, she turns out to be one of the most endearing and likable characters in the movie.
Guess what? I like myself. And maybe you all don't because I'm not fancy.
Holland has a knack for making her characters stand out in an ensemble.
Wow. Don't you look good?
She was great as Becky in Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates, and hilarious when she lent her voice to Harley Quinn's Jennifer.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Saving my best friend.
You may have also spotted her brief, yet memorable cameo in Parks and Recreation.
Victoria Herzog, you were a successful attorney from Wilmington, Delaware. Then you hit rock bottom.
This is supposed to be anonymous.
Holland also had a notable stint as Shawnee on Veep.
Jonette, I have been thinking, I think I want to slow things down with us.
Her commitment to the role and comedic timing left us in stitches every time she appeared on screen. Number 7, Alison Brie.
Do you need a helper? Please. I've always skated circles around you.
Alison Brie played Harper's consistently uptight and occasionally intense sister Sloane. The actress had plenty of experience playing a similar character on Community.
The only reason I slammed Jeff's head against the table was because I wanted to feel like an adult.
Between her roles as Sloane and fan favorite Annie, Brie has kept extremely busy. She's landed movie roles in high-profile films like Scream 4 and Horse Girl.
So did you hang out with your Zumba friends last night?
Yeah, everyone just came over and we sort of had a little party. And I met a guy.
Brie has also shined in 2 incredibly popular Netflix shows. She took opponents down to the mat as actress turned wrestler Ruth in Glow.
Done a bunch of plays in Omaha at a little spot called the Blue Barn Theater. I did a film a few years back. I've also done extensive mask work and clowning workshops.
Brie has also taught us some sobering life lessons when she lent her voice to Diane in BoJack Horseman.
When I first moved to LA, I thought I was gonna be doing really important work. You know, just writing stuff that makes a difference. Then you gotta fall into one thing and then another.
Based on her career trajectory so far, she'll continue starring in iconic roles for years to come. Number 6, Dan Levy.
I'm sorry, I left a gentleman alone in my apartment, so I'm tracking him to make sure he leaves.
We all need someone like Dan Levy's John in our life. Not only is he absolutely hilarious and charismatic, but he's also a kind-hearted person who cares deeply about his friends.
Enough about me. Have you managed
To get a man's permission to take ownership of an adult human woman yet?
Levy's journey to playing this fantastic character started with roles you may have missed.
And you went ahead and gave her a screen test?
Yeah, I'm the producer and I loved her.
Early in his Hollywood career, he appeared in movies like Paradise City, Degrassi Goes Hollywood, and Admission.
Okay, I'm your tour guide. There's no point trying to impress me. I have absolutely no power over your fate here.
He also had a memorable role as a courtroom sketch artist on Modern Family.
Here's a hint. I once stayed in your upstairs rental.
But Levy's biggest career achievement to date was playing David on Schitt's Creek, alongside his famous father/comedy icon Eugene Levy.
David can cook.
I can't cook.
You got that teppanyaki table for your bar mitzvah.
That was thrown out after Alexis left her extensions on it and everything smelled like burnt hair.
We can't think of anyone else who could have owned the role like he did. Levy's David brought him tons of fans and a supporting actor Emmy win in 2020.
Next step is to fold in the cheese.
What does that mean? What does fold in the cheese mean?
Number 5, Aubrey Plaza.
Yeah, my family goes every year. God, it's the best party of the year.
Riley's strained relationship with Harper and past struggles with people accepting her sexuality made her one of the most complex and tragic characters in the movie.
Yeah, so the thing that I can relate to is just being in love with somebody that is too afraid to show the world who they are.
She was played to absolute perfection by Aubrey Plaza. We already knew she could handle dramatic material with her roles in Legion and Child's Play.
Don't worry about me. It's you that's got problems. They're coming for you, babe.
She also got to show off her comedic chops in films like Scott Pilgrim vs. the World and Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates.
The kids in my class are gonna love this story. I'm a school teacher.
You're a school teacher? Wow.
Oh, I think they spelled frittata wrong on the menu. I always notice words and spelling because I'm a teacher and that's what I do.
But we know that April would hate us forever if we didn't mention Plaza's stellar performance in Parks and Recreation.
I don't know what to do. I have to quit.
To do what?
I'm just gonna go live under a bridge and ask people riddles before they cross.
The actress created an instantly iconic and almost always unhappy character in the comedy show. We just love to watch April hate things.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna go, Dan. The reality of your life is incredibly depressing. I'm just gonna stay at my current job until I get old and die and then end up here being embalmed by some weirdo who had to go to school for 3 years just to cut my guts open.
Number 4, Victor Garber. If there was a Worst Father of the Year award, Victor Garber's Ted would be a top contender.
Hi, Dad.
Jane, glad you're here. The internet has been a little spotty.
Oh, not again.
For most of the movie, he's more concerned about his political career than his daughter's.
Yes, of course.
Okay, so
Terrible. They're there.
Victor Garber already had experience playing stern father figures in Alias and Legends of Tomorrow.
First of all, Danny, the truth is, this is just a courtesy call. Like when you say to your neighbor, we're having a loud party on Saturday night, if that's all right with you. What you really mean is, we're having a loud party on Saturday night.
Although he was great in those shows and Schitt's Creek, most people know him for 2 major roles. Garber played the brilliant yet creepy Professor Callahan in the bona fide classic Legally Blonde.
Gold digger?
You'd think so, since the stiff was 60, but
She was rich on her own, some kind of fitness empire. You can buy her exercise tapes on infomercials.
He also brought plenty of humanity to his role as Thomas Andrews Jr. in a little movie called Titanic.
I'm sorry that I didn't build you a stronger ship, young Rose.
Although Garber is great at playing cold characters, he can bring a ton of warmth to the screen when the project calls for it.
I love you girls. And I'm sorry for making you think that anything could ever get in the way of that.
Number 3, Mary Steenburgen.
It is nothing. Harper's father and I are always happy to open our doors to those in need.
Although you might think Tipper is a nice person when you first meet her, she delivers some of the film's most savage comments. But no matter how rude she gets, Mary Steenburgen's flawless delivery makes every one of her insults hilarious.
She and her husband Eric, he graduated top of his class at Yale, were very successful attorneys, but they gave it all up to raise their beautiful twins, and now they make gift baskets.
You may have recently seen the spectacular actress in Orange is the New Black or Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Larry, did you eat all that caviar?
Huh? No.
Why would you do that? I mean, everybody knows you take a little, right?
But Steenburgen also has a knack for starring in insanely rewatchable films.
Can we turn our beds into bunk beds?
Yes.
Why are you guys so sweaty?
She teamed up with Will Ferrell in Step Brothers and the Christmas staple Elf.
Are you crazy? He cannot stay here.
Clearly, he has some serious issues. We can't just throw him out in the snow.
And who could forget her role as Clara Clayton Brown in Back to the Future Part 3?
Clayton. Clara Clayton.
Steenburgen's long and legendary career proves that when it comes to Hollywood roles, this actress is always in the right place at the right time.
I get it. Girl talk. Okay, when you finish, I want to give you a little early Christmas present.
Oh, okay.
Number 2, Mackenzie Davis.
I know that if I tell them now, their reaction is going to be colored by all this other stress, and I'm sorry, I don't think that's fair. To you or to us.
For a large chunk of the film, Harper hides her loving relationship with Abby because she's not ready for her parents to know the truth. But the lie continuously puts a strain upon their relationship.
Should we go to the ladies' room?
Oh, I would hate to miss some of these stories.
No, we'll be quick.
While actress Mackenzie Davis did well as a rom-com lead, she's gotten experience in a wide range of genres.
Never tasted it before?
No, I just haven't had it in a while. It's good.
She's appeared in everything from an award-winning episode of Black Mirror to period drama Halt and Catch Fire.
I don't think you really know what that is.
Why?
Because nobody who knows what it is calls it that.
Davis has also coincidentally played near-human creatures in 2 separate sci-fi sequels.
Thought you weren't interested. Worky man.
She played a replicant named Marriott in Blade Runner 2049 and an enhanced human tough enough to fight robots in Terminator Dark Fate.
Don't thank me yet.
Her successful and varied career makes us think she can play any role she wants.
You're a machine too?
No, I'm human like you, but
Your arm.
I'm augmented.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Kristen Stewart.
Riley, this is Abby. Abby is my
Orphan. Roommate. I am an orphan, but we live together. As friends. Like acquaintances.
Oh, please don't.
Yeah.
To say Abby went through a lot in the film would be an understatement. Kristen Stewart does an excellent job of displaying the character's greatest highs and deepest lows.
Well, I feel really suffocated in the closet that you shoved me back into. You agreed to this.
You probably know this actress from Charlie's Angels and nothing else.
Thing is you just talk way too much, you're super clingy, and you come on way too strong.
And you are the most incredible woman that I've ever met.
I know.
Okay, let's be realistic. Admit you know Kristen Stewart from the Twilight films.
Jacob!
It seemed like her role in these vampire fantasies would always overshadow her great performances in movies like Panic Room.
They're gonna get in here. No, they can't. They can't get in here.
But after starring in Clouds of Sils Maria, Stewart was seen in a new light. Moviegoers realized she could handle dramatic material and popcorn flicks.
You think if you arouse their pity, they'll back off. I've been around a lot less than you.
But in my experience, it's quite the opposite, wouldn't you agree?
Although Stuart's role as Bella may never be forgotten completely, movies like Happiest Season remind us how talented this actress is. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.